Digital board games are becoming ever popular, with seemingly all the current big hitting cardboard games either currently on PC and iOS or in development at the moment. One of the original crop of board game conversions though was the adaptation of Carcassonne, which first appeared in digital form way back in 2007 on the Xbox 360. This newly released version for the Nintendo Switch is straight from Asmodee Digital themselves, who have handled the conversion from cardboard to screen in-house this time. Does it deliver the brilliant tile-laying experience we all love about Carcassonne? Let's find out as we review Carcassonne on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, let's get some good news out of the way. This version does deliver a decent enough game of Carcassonne, though don't be expecting to get excited about much else, as there are a few issues here that hold it back from being a classic conversion. Firstly, this game has some of the heaviest HD rumble I've ever experienced on the Switch so far. Lord knows what even has HD rumble in the first place. Seemingly everything you do in the game generates a heavy, prolonged burst of rumble. It's really off-putting, and if you're looking for a relaxed and chilled out game, be prepared to hang on to your Switch for dear life, as the thing has a fit in your hand after every action. The game is also depressingly bare bones, with just the option to start a new game or to buy some expansions from the main menu. Starting a new game gives you the option to add up to 5 other human or AI players, but doesn't even give you the chance to enter your own name for some personalisation. Nope, you are just the mysterious Player 1, like it or lump it. You can choose to include any of the expansion tiles from here as well, but that's it really. Let's have a look at the graphics of the game. Once you're sitting at the board, things do pick up a little bit. The game looks like Carcassonne and has a nice 3D view, or the option to switch to an overhead 2D view, albeit for an awkward menu selection and not just a simple button click, which would have been easier. The tiles are clear and there are little animations when you place the meeples down, but there's really not much else going on here. To be fair, there's not much they could have done. It's a board game about laying tiles after all. And graphics going to get a 6 out of 10. So sound next, and there's not much here either. You get a nice little tune that plays along in the background. It's quite thematic to the era of the game, and that's what you want really. There are some other little noises when you place tiles down, and they're nice enough. I don't really mind any of the sound in the game. Didn't really get me excited too much, same as the graphics. So sound gets a 6 out of 10 as well. Finally, let's have a look at some gameplay. If you are familiar with Carcassonne, you should be at home. Probably will enjoy playing this against the AI or friends locally. I had a quick go through the tutorial and see how they managed that, and to be honest, if you've never played Carcassonne before, I fear the short tutorial will leave you a bit confused and you'd be better off heading to YouTube or Board Game Geek to find out more about how to play the game. There's a rulebook in-game here to have a read of, but really a better interactive tutorial would have been more welcome. Moving around the actual board itself is pretty sluggish, gets the job done I suppose, but it's just another minor niggle and they all start to add up after a while. As I mentioned earlier, the overall package is very bare bones. It does represent Carcassonne quite well as a board game, but as a video game it's definitely lacking. Once a match is finished, you're just shown your scores and then dumped pretty unceremoniously back to the main menu to start a new match. There's no stat tracking, there's no gameplay history, no options for replays, no high scores, nothing to share socially, just isn't anything else in this game at all apart from play a match, and that's it. There is apparently online multiplayer coming next year, but I'd take that with a pinch of salt until it arrives. Overall, I think Carcassonne is pretty much a missed opportunity to introduce people to some board games that aren't something like Monopoly or Risk. It has the rules and the feel of Carcassonne, sure, but there's just nothing else here to keep pulling you back for another game. It's something you may pull out once in a blue moon for a quick go or two, but when you've got something like Armello on the Switch, which has off-the-hook production values and a ton of features that keep you engrossed, then just Carcassonne feels like a really poor value effort. I can't recommend this game at all unless you're really desperate to have some Carcassonne on the go, and if you are, then I recommend sticking to the tablet version, which is around half the price. Overall, I'm going to give Carcassonne a 5 out of 10. Okay, and that's it. Thanks for listening to the review. Please subscribe if you enjoyed that. We've got lots of other videos, reviews and all different sorts of stuff on the channel, so really appreciate if you could just drop me a subscribe there or a like or some comments. What do you think about Carcassonne? You a board game fan? Are you going to be checking this one out? Let me know below and let's have a chat. Okay, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye.